Alright guys, we're on to Title Defense King Hippo. So Title Defense King Hippo is a pretty straightforward fight as far as the speedrunning goes with the beginner strats. And I'll explain as we do. So basically the way we're going to start this fight off is he's going to raise his left arm. When he raises his left arm, punch him in the face with your right hand to stun him. And then do 3 right body blows. And that will knock off the first piece of tape. And now he's going to do a delayed jab. When he does the delayed jab, which is actually a short punch where he opens his mouth, we do a left face jab in his mouth, and then after that we buffer a right face jab, and then after that we do 3 right body blows like this. So left jab, 3 right body blows, and we knock off the second piece of tape. Now we have to knock off the third piece of tape. He's going to do the double fisted attack. Instead, you know, like in contender mode, he'd only do 1 double fisted attack. In Title Defense, he does 2. So that means we have to duck underneath the first double fisted attack, and we have to dodge to either the left or right to avoid his second double fisted attack. Which we'll just dodge right to avoid his second double fisted attack. We'll duck the first move, and then we'll dodge right to avoid the second. Just like this. And then when he opens his mouth, do a right face jab. And then after that, do 3 right body blows. And now we knocked off his manhole. And the manhole cover lands on his foot to do damage on him, which is kind of funny. And then after, and now he's going to do his left overhead attack where he does not open his mouth. What we got to do when that happens is, as soon as he raises his left arm, and as soon as he blinks red, that's our cue to throw a right body blow. It'll give us a star, but we're not going to use it, because you'll see why later in the strat. So, right body blow for the star, right when he blinks red. Now, his right arm's going to go up, and he's going to open his mouth. As soon as you see his mouth's open, you have to do a left jab to stun him. Do it early. Because if you're too late, you won't get enough hits. We want to do it early enough to manipulate it to where we're guaranteed to get 10 body blows. So do a left face jab whenever his mouth opens. Remember to punch early. And as long as you punched early enough, you should get 10 body blows. So that means after you punch him in the face with a left jab early when he opens his mouth, we're going to buffer 10 alternating right-left body blows starting with the right. So it goes like this. And then next he's going to do another move where he opens his mouth while raising his right hand. So when that happens, we're going to do a left jab early. That means we're going to do a left jab as soon as he opens his mouth. And then we're going to buffer 10 alternating left-right body blows starting with the right. So it goes like this. Now, this third punch is going to come quicker than the other 2 did. So that means he's going to immediately raise his left arm to open his mouth. And when that happens, we're going to do a right face jab. But we have to throw it early. That means we have to throw it as soon as he opens his mouth. We can't do it too early or else he'll block. But we have to do it as soon as he opens his mouth. And as soon as he opens his mouth, throw the right jab. Trust me, it's a pretty big window. It's not too hard to do. You'll get a feel for it with some practice. So as soon as he opens his mouth, we do a right face jab. Then after that, we buffer 10 alternating left-right body blows starting with the left. So it goes like this. Now he's going to do a straight jab. We're going to get hit on purpose, which will cause us to lose a star, but don't worry, we're going to get a star back. So we have to get hit here, because getting hit is actually faster than dodging the punch. And then we counterpunch his next one for a star. And the visual cue to counterpunching his delayed right jab would be to, when he blinks red, throw a left body blow. It's that simple. And the rest of it is simple. All we need to do now is we need to wait for him to do his double fisted attack, duck underneath the first one, dodge right to avoid the second one, and then just star punch him when he opens his mouth. It's that simple. This is a pretty basic fight, like I said. This fight's not really all that difficult. Really, the only tricky part is just manipulating the number of hits you can get. But even that's not too hard. You'll get a feel for it some practice, don't worry. It just takes practice is all it does. Let's go over this fight one more time. Remember, I've already explained everything, so remember we have to knock off his manhole cover first. So we knocked off one piece of tape, now we're going to knock off the next piece of tape. Now we're going to knock off the last piece of tape like this. And he got hurt by the manhole cover landing on his foot. I love that animation so much. That animation is so funny. I love Tile Defense King Hippo. He's one of my favorite opponents, and you'll have lots of fun speedrunning him, trust me. He's a hoot. So remember, punch early when he opens his mouth, so he can get 10 body blows. Remember that. Remember, get hit by his jab here, and then counter the next one for a star. Just watch him blink red, and that's when you throw your left body blow. We duck, dodge, and boom! He's out! Excuse me. And that's all you need to know about speedrunning Tile Defense King Hippo. The strategy's not really all that difficult, like I said. This is a pretty basic fight. He does the same thing every time. There's really no RNG in the fight as long as you don't mess up. I got 135 flat. He should get a time around 134 or 135 every single time. This strat ain't really all that difficult. Now it's time for the training montage of the second circuit of Tile Defense. You should be able to learn these first 4 fights of Tile Defense fairly easily because these fights are pretty basic. Even these fights down here ain't too hard. You should be able to learn them fairly easily too because they are pretty basic. But when we get down here to the Tile Defense World Circuit, like the World Circuit Challengers for Tile Defense, there'll be a lot going on there, trust me. Even I will have a hard time explaining some things, I can, no doubt. Because this circuit is no joke. But these first 2 circuits of Tile Defense still are pretty basic, just like Contender's pretty basic. So enjoy the training montage for the second circuit of Tile Defense.
Hey, great work, Mac. Now let's take down the next challenger. Come on, Mac, come on. Work him, Mac, work him. Hit it, kid, hit it. Push it out, Mac. Come on, push it out. Keep it up, Mac, keep it up.
Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like on the video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. If you have any questions about any of these strategies, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability, and have a wonderful day. Peace, Republic of Speed Boy.